Welcome. Scott here. Today I bring you another Black Clover mobile guide. I will be covering a quick overview guide on daily boss. For this video I will cover on the boss fight against the Diamond Kingdom Ladros. Please do take note that this is one of the hardest challenges in daily boss challenges. This is a competitive PvE mode where you can earn a score by fighting boss mages that change every day on a weekly basis. You can enter this mode 10 times a day, and if you clear each stage for the first time, the next stage unlocks and your entry attempts do not decrease. Similar to the world boss or Tower of Adversity, there is a turn phase requirements for the fight. For every part, you have 10 turns phase to finish up the fight before the boss end. The fight will end when your party got KO or you reach the end of the last turn phase. The progress of the stage you clear for each boss will be saved. Stage 10 is an endless mode where you can continuously accumulate points within the time limit without having to defeat the boss. The endless mode means the boss will keep on resurrecting itself until you reach the end of the 10 turns phase. Ranking rewards. Players will be ranked higher in daily rankings if they achieve higher scores in more advanced stages. You can go to the past rankings tab to view the rankings of the past 7 days. 2 boosted mages, every day, 2 boosted mages that can effectively attack the boss will featured. This will change every day. If you set up these boosted mages and complete a match, your final score will be boosted. The boost score is applied to your ranking and score rewards, and it can help you gain an advantage over others when competing against them to earn a higher score and ranking. For each daily boss stage, there are total of 10 parts. For the table on the left, you can see the BP requirements for each part and the HP requirements. For the table on the right, you can see the score requirement for each reward. The rewards you get is either daily boss coins or shard of production. Daily boss coins is used to buy stuff from the daily boss exchange center, while shard of production is used for mysterious accessory crafting through the new produce accessory menu. For meeting the first score requirement, you will get 3 daily boss coins. For meeting the second score requirements, you will get 3 shard of production. For meeting the third score requirements, you will get 5 daily boss coins. For meeting the fourth score requirements, you will get 5 shard of production. For meeting the fifth score requirements, you will get 10 daily boss coins. If you manage to clear all 10 stages on a daily basis, you will get 180 daily boss coins and 80 shard of production. So, what is the benefit of doing the daily boss fight? In general, you can get coins and accessory production materials and get more rare accessory upgrade materials, accessories from shop. Participating in the event also benefit your squad. If your squad is in the top 100% ranking, you can get 50 daily boss squad ranking coins where you can buy even better rewards. The higher the rank that your squad achieve, the more coins you will get for the rewards. The notable purchases that you should target are the following. The monthly LR accessory selection chest for 10,000 daily boss coins. 30 stone of production for 120 daily boss coins per week. All items in the daily boss squad ranking coin shop are valuable to purchase. So get stronger day after day. The more stronger that your roster, the more it will help your squad grow. Doing the daily boss fights is going to be one of your key means of getting produce accessory materials. To access the menu, you can talk to Luck in the hideout and choose the produce accessory menu. Accessory production allows you to use extra LR accessories as materials to obtain special accessories. The special accessory are the LR accessories with special stats. Under accessory production, there are normal production and special production, and they each consume different types and numbers of materials. Accessory production can result in either fail, success or super success. If you fail to produce an accessory, the accessories used as materials will be destroyed and you will receive petty rewards in returns. In produce accessory, normal production will allows you to consume LR accessories and currencies to produce one LR accessory. Special production will allow you to consume special LR accessories and currencies to choose the type, class, and main stat to produce an accessory. In normal production, using stones of production decreases the chances of failing to produce an accessory and increases the success rate. Now let's proceed to talk about the featured daily boss. You will be fighting the leader of the Midnight Suns, Licht. He is a red attacker mage. Before I go through the upgraded skill effect and extra passive, let me go through his base kit first. His skill 1 is a single target attacking ability. Upon attacking a target that has been inflicted with burn, he will convert the burn into instant damage. He will also inflict extend burn duration on the enemy if they are taking burn damage. His skill 2 is an AoE attacking ability. He will inflict 2 instances of continuous burn damage on all targets. If the target's current mobility is equal or higher than 50%, it will inflict an additional continuous burn damage. Upon attacking, if there is at least one enemy taking continuous burn damage, attacks after granting a defense penetration level 3 buff for 2 turns. Similar to other skill 2, the ability has 3 turn cooldown phase. His special is an AoE attacking ability. Upon attacking, if there are at least 2 enemies that are taking continuous burn damage, he will grant himself an increased defense level 2 buff for 2 turns. He will inflict stun status ailment on any enemy for 1 turn if they are already taking 3 instances of burn continuous damage upon executing. The damage will also scales off the number of active burn when he uses the attack. He will inflict an increased damage taken debuff that scales off the number of burn stacks. For every burn that is present on the target, Ladros will inflict 30% increased damage taken debuff upon executing the attack. He has a special passive. Upon attacking, if barrier is present on at least one enemy, he will grant himself a 100% increased damage dealt buff. Like other bosses, he is immune to silence, total silence and status ailments such as stun or freeze. He is also immune to reduced mobility, mobility depletion, and reduced speed. On top of his default skill abilities and passive, he will also gain an upgraded skill effect or extra passive. This will change from day to day of the boss fights. For today's boss buff, these are the following effects. Upon using his skill 1, he will remove all debuffs on himself. Upon using his skill 2, if there is no debuff active on himself, he will grant himself an increased all attack level 3 buff for 2 turns. Upon using his special, it will inflict a SP-1 debuff on the enemies. As you go higher the difficulty level, he will gain extra passive. From part 4 onwards, upon using skill 1, he will additionally inflict an extended burn duration by a turn debuff on enemies of the same attribute or enemies who are at attribute disadvantage. From part 7 onwards, he will gain a 75% reduced damage taken buff upon being attacked by an enemy of the same attribute or enemy who is at an attribute disadvantage. For part 10, upon attacking, if all target enemies are taking continuous burn damage, he will grant himself a 30% increased all attack buff. This buff can be stacks up 3 times. The 2 boosted mages for today is Kyoto and Lotus. This is an ultra restrictive fight as you need 2 key utility to handle the boss mechanics, buff dispel and damage over time immunity. For buff dispel, you can use Rill, Party Costume Noel, Party Nozzle, Third Iria, Spatial Mage Finral or the featured boosted mage, Lotus. For damage over time immunity, you can use Grey or Swimsuit Gauche. For damage over time's instance removal, you can use Swimsuit Charmy, Party Mimosa or Clover Academy Noel. With the mechanics explained, let me proceed with my run showcase.
It's murder time!
That was way too close.
Yeah! It's murder time! Impressive efforts, everyone.